First of all, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Enjoy this Christmas, enjoy the holidays, and have a great day. Appreciate the people that are around you and be the best version of yourself that you can ever be. Now let's talk about the Tolkien's collection that I have brought you here for. These ones there. So let's start with the History of Middle-earth box set number 1. So this is how it looks like up close. A beautiful cover by Alan Lee. Look at it. And it contains the Silmarillion, Unfinished Tales, Book of Lost Tales Part 1 and Book of Lost Tales Part 2. So let's take this out and I'll show you how this look like. Of course, these are not the illustrated ones. This is the shortened version of the Silmarillion, because you need to fit all this little information in one book. So I understand, but it's still a beautiful art cover, as you can see. And same with Unfinished Tales. But look this art cover, how cool it looks. This is a bit bigger one than Silmarillion, because if you buy Unfinished Tales and Silmarillion separately, then this one is going to be much bigger. And edited by Christopher Tolkien and completed by him. So this is Tolkien's son. Has done a very good work. You know. Still have Tolkien logo and all. And the one thing that I like most about these books is the Middle-earth map. Just awesome. Then we have the Book of Lost Tales Part 1. Very beautiful art cover. As you can see. And then we have the Book of Lost Tales 2, and the art that is on this book is also in this cover, so it's really cool. And the best part about these covers is that you can reverse them. You know, take this off. And you have a cover like this. The old History of Middle-earth design. So if you flip the cover, it looks like this. Still very cool design. If you put it on a shelf, it will look amazing. I just like the design of Alan Lee and can't cover it up, but it would be very cool if it was like this. I have nothing against it, it still looks very awesome. If you put it on the shelf, then this looks more professional. And of course, every one of them has a different color. So if this is brown or dark red, then Silmarillion would be red. Or I see pink, but the camera changes. And Unfinished Tales, for example, is purple. So it looks very cool. So if you wanna see a picture of how all these look like as a collection in a row, so I can do that, but it just takes time, so this is why I don't do this in the video. I don't know if you guys even wanna see it, but I think you can imagine how it looks like. So this is History of Middle-earth Part 2, Tolkien, of course. And look at this design. Couldn't be any better than this. So now let's see what's in them. First of all, we have The Lost Road and Other Writings. This cover is dark blue. You can see it on camera a bit. You can see a bit. So this is how it looks like. So the color is even different, what is very cool. Of course, for reading, you always take the dust cover off, or else you'll damage it. For reading, you just hold the book like this. Even without the cover, it still looks like an art piece. So what we have here, The Lost Road, and Our Writings, Language, and Legend Before the Lord of the Rings. So if you want to see what's in here, or you want a summary of a particular book or a box set, then I could do that. Tell me in the comments and I'll read it, I'll tell you, I'll do a summary, because I haven't read all of them and I just can't do that. because this is a review, not a summary, but I could do that if you want. And here is a nice map, as you can see. More maps, as you can see. Oh wait, I didn't show you what's in the part 1. Okay, in the Silmarillion, I'll tell you exactly what's in there. If I can find the page. No. Of course, it's Silmarillion. No explanation needed. Unfinished Tales. Unfinished Tales of Numenor and Middle-earth. Here talks about the Numenor, the fall of Numenor and all that stuff. I have a different book on Numenor. I can show you this one. This is not related to the box set, but this is The Fall of Numenor, edited by Brian Sibley. This is a very high quality book. All the other books that I have, good, these are not this quality. You can see the difference. So this is much wider and this is much heavier because look at the pages, how thick they are. This is quality paper and there are illustrations in here, like this. And illustrations like these, illustrated by Alan Lee. As you can see from the title, it talks about the fall of Numenor and other tales from the second age of Middle-earth. Then we have the shaping of Middle-earth. This is orange and the cover is brown. Okay, didn't expect that, but sure. So if you read Silmarillion, go ahead and read this too. But still we have maps and all that. This is, I think, the earliest map. A very cool one indeed. And last on part 2 we have the Lays of Beleriand. So this is dark green. Very cool design again. So if you didn't know the order of history of Middle-earth, it is Book of Lost Tales Part 1, Book of Lost Tales Part 2, Lays of Beleriand, The Shaping of Middle-earth, The Lost Road and Other Writings, The Return of the Shadow, The Treason of Isengard, The War of the Ring, Sauron Defeated, Morgoth's Ring, The War of the Jewels and Peoples of Middle-earth. And of course, last is the index, but it's not written here, because it's not really a book, it's an index. And here are some family trees, as you can see. After that, we have the History of Middle-earth Part 3. As you can see, a very beautiful art cover, as again. First of all, we got The Return of the Shadow. Kind of. I'll show you the entire cover. Take it out of the cover. No, so it looks like this. And this is black. We have map again. The History of the Lord of the Rings, Part 1. So this box set talks about the history of Lord of the Rings. So everything the books don't talk about while the Lord of the Rings. So all the stuff that happens after, during or before the Lord of the Rings is written in here. This is the way I understood it. The next one is the Treason of Isengard, as you can see. Beautiful art cover. And of course, you know, it's Rohan. A beautiful red cover. A little piece of art. Then we have the War of the Ring. This is dark green again. And this is the third one. The War of the Ring, the History of the Lord of the Rings, Part 3. As you can see. Map and a letter. If you want to read it, then pause. Look, this beautiful design. And the last one is Sauron Defeated. Dark red. this is the end of the Third Age. Wanna read Elvish? Here you go. And for last we have the History of Middle-earth Part 4. So we have Morgoth's ring. Then we have a brownish cover for that. This seems higher quality than the other ones. I don't know why, but it just feels awesome. Second one is the War of the Jewels. The design, a very cool one. A purplish brown or something, I don't know. The later Silmarillion Part 2, The Legends of Beleriand. Grey Annals. The Wanderings of Húrin, and then we have the Peoples of Middle-earth. Looks like this. This is basically black, but a little bit green. The Peoples of Middle-earth. Dwarves and men. And at last, the last one is the index. I don't think it needs an explanation, but it needs a show. And this is the same color. And here you can find anything you want. If you have any questions about the name or something, a place or age, you can find it here. So this is how the collection looks like up close. A very special collection. Get it yourself. Enjoy it. I know you'll like it. And if you're wondering what other books I have of Middle-earth, then here they are. I have The Nature of Middle-earth, Tales from the Perilous Realm, The Fall of Gondolin, The Children of Húrin, Beren and Luthien, and of course, Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. But if you guys really wanna see it, tell me in the comments and I'll make a video about these ones. Because this is also a very special box set, a very high quality one, a lot higher quality than these ones. So please tell me what you wanna see and I'll do it. And of course, The Fall of Numenor. So this is History of Middle-earth. If you have any other video requests, then I'll be happy to read them all. Write me a feedback, tell me about it, I'm open about all of your questions, and I'll be happy to help you. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and Happy Holidays for all of you who are watching this video.